when I was in England, I wasn't necessarily in high school per se, but you know, I went to a camp in America, football university, and I went to a camp in Virginia, and I got ranked top 5 for the defensive lineman. So when I got back to England, I had lots of emails and stuff in my email from college coaches for scholarships and stuff like that. You know, I also did a lot of like networking and stuff to try and get my name out there to American coaches. So that was pretty much how that part went, and that was really quick. That was over a period of 6 months. You know, I played 4 games, and then I went to this camp, and I came back, and then I already had about 6 full scholarship offers. So.
And how old were you at that time?
I was 18. I was 18, and I moved to America on my 19th birthday.
So you had finished with school in England, and then you came to college in America.
Yes, yes.
So who were some of the schools that you had offers from?
God, it's a long time ago. So Incarnate Word, Ferris State. God, this is a long time ago now. God, I actually can't remember. I'm trying not to remember.
How did you decide on Incarnate Word?
So out of the schools, I did have some interest from some big schools like Miami and University of Virginia, I believe. But being so new to the sport, I wanted to be in a small environment where I knew that I would be able to grow as a player. So I chose Incarnate Word because I knew that it was a brand new D1. I knew that it was up and coming, and I knew that, you know, possibly I could be a big fish in a small pond. And that was my philosophy back then. And, you know, give me the opportunity to show what I can do to NFL scouts eventually. You know.
Do you feel like you accomplished that there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I came there redshirt my first year, and then I was a 3-year starter after that. So, yeah, definitely, I feel like I accomplished that.
How did you get started playing football in England?
So, I was playing soccer, and I was trialing at a high level, but I didn't make it, so I got cut from that, and I literally just Googled American football.
And you Googled it, and then what, did you watch like YouTube videos?
Yeah, I just watched YouTube videos, I watched movies, I watched documentaries, I watched TV shows, I just watched anything that was football related to like saturate my mind with football, because I knew to do this I would have to eat, breathe, live football, you know. So that's what I did. I just Googled it, decided I said that's it, told my family like, I'm gonna move to America, I'm gonna get a scholarship, I'm playing in the NFL, blah blah blah. And I just did that. Yeah.
What did your family say? Because it doesn't happen just like that,
no,
you know?
I think initially it was, you're crazy, you know, especially because, you know, the percentages of people making the NFL are 0.5% percentages, you know. So to even get my foot in the door at the college level was a really tough ask, but you know, they believed in me, they believed in my dedication and stuff, so they believed I could do it.
So when you were in England, you really just, it's not like you were playing for a team, you were just training and going to camps in America.
Yeah, so like we had a community team, but that was very small scale. So we had a community team, played 4 games, which is not a lot of games, and then I was just training by myself constantly, while having 3 jobs to try and afford to get to America to do these sorts of things. And then so I did the camps, and then I got my scholarship offers from that.
And now that you're here, now that you've kind of almost reached that dream, you know, all of those hours of, you know, training and that sort of stuff, how does it feel for you being here, you know, in this NFL locker room?
I mean, for the first few days, it's like, it's undescribably surreal. Like, it's it's like I can't even put it to words. You ask me, I can't even tell you. It's really hard to quantify, you know, like. But then after that, you realise like now it's time to go to work. So that kind of, it still comes every day, but then it also, you know, it's also like I need to get to work. I need to learn this. I need to be, you know, I need to contribute to this team next year. So, but yeah, it's a dream.
Is all your family still in England?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
What do they ask you, like, after the first couple of days? What were they asking you? Like, what were some of the big questions that they wanted to know about just being here?
Well, they haven't actually asked me much because they know that when I'm doing this, I try and stay focused on what I'm doing. So normally when I get back home, that's when I'll get the millions of questions. But, you know, for right now, it's just, you know, keep doing what you're doing, keep us updated, You know, so they don't really ask too many questions right now, but it's just like you need to focus on being the best you can be. When you come home, we'll ask you all the questions then.
Last question, really, when you were in that process of transitioning from soccer to football and studying all the film and the movies, were there current NFL players that you were studying or trying to, you know, model your game after?
So players I took influence of, like in my position, would have been like J.J. Watt and Jason Pierre-Paul, Mario Williams, people like that. And obviously, like I looked up to people like AP and Ray Lewis. But you know, those are the guys I was like, okay, like he's similar body type to me, or body type I could be. So those